Hello everybody, pageant wave, happy new year. I just wanted to tell everybody happy new year. Hope you had a great holiday season. It is 2017. I can't believe it's 2017, but here we are. And I have another tutorial for you guys, so I'm going to get it started and not be so long-winded, but just wanted to wish everyone a happy new year. And thank you so much for your support and for growing this channel. I really appreciate it. There's just not enough words. Thank you guys so much for the positive feedback, for the constructive feedback, and for checking out my videos. Again, I am very humbled, very blessed. Thank you guys. Okay, now on to the tutorial. Okay, bye. Hello guys, I got my coffee, so I am ready for another DIY project. This is what fuels me. This is what keeps me going. I have to have my coffee. Alright, so this is a Dollar Tree project, and let me show you what you're gonna need. But first, let me take a sip of this coffee. Okay, what you will need is some foam board. Let me pull my camera back so you can see everything. Okay, so you're gonna need a piece of foam board, all right, from the Dollar Tree. Some silver metallic spray paint, and I had this in my arsenal. This is from Krylon, and it is Ultimate Coverage Silver Metallic, and they are not lying. This gives you coverage for real. This is a very good spray paint, okay? And then you're going to need some of these small, they sell them in 10, you get 10 pieces in here. I got this from Joann's Fabrics. And these are squared mirrors, and they're 1-inch squared mirrors. And you can get this again from Joann's Fabrics for 99 cents. You're gonna need 8 bags of these. All right. And you're going to need 4 of these frames. And I've already spray painted these frames silver because it's raining outside. And I had to just go ahead and do it, so I did a little bit of prep work. But these are, I'm not sure what size this is because I took all the labeling off, but this looks like 8 by 10. So these are the 8 by 10 frame mirrors that you can get at the Dollar Tree, and you're gonna need 4 of these, okay? And also, if you have any type of, you can buy the beads. You can buy some of these beads. These are actually some beads that I had around the house, and this was like for Christmas tree trimming. But you can buy the beads from the Dollar Tree. I think they have the Mardi Gras beads, and you can buy several of those from the Dollar Tree. But this is just one long continuous piece, so I figured this would be easy to use. You're also going to need your E6000 glue. And it wouldn't help to have your hot glue gun handy with your Gorilla Glue sticks. I might not use this, but it'll be a good idea to just have it handy just in case. Alright, so what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to cut this ready board to a specific size. And I am going to flash the size right now as to what size this board needs to be cut down to. You will need to trim this this foam board on both sides. And I'm sorry, I forgot one more thing you're going to need because I'm so bad at that. But you're going to need either a box cutter or an X-Acto knife so that you can cut this down to size. If you're a teenager doing this, do not use the X-Acto knife or a box cutter. Get your parents to cut this for you. Okay, don't do it yourself. But you are going to need to trim some of this off. Let me see, you're going to need to trim the bottom of this, and you're going to need to trim some off of the sides. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and lay it out. And I'm going to try to readjust my camera so I can get on top of this project, so hold on. Okay guys, so once you cut this board to size, then you want to deal with the frames that you just bought from the Dollar Tree. you want to go ahead and spray paint the frame silver. So how you can do that without getting any of the paint on the mirror is these are great frames. The mirror pops out just like a glass. So just open it up from the back, and there's the little prongs on here, and you just pull them back. I think there's about 5 or 6 of them on here, it depends. And then just pop your mirror out and your backing, and take this frame, go on outside and spray paint it silver. Okay, and I did not do that step for you because I don't need to do that. You guys know what to do, and it is raining outside and very cloudy. So that's all you need to do. Just pop the frame out, lay it on a piece of newspaper on your patio or your deck, and just go ahead and spray paint it silver. And just make sure you get the sides and everything. Do a thorough job. And then once they've dried, and if you use that Krylon paint, spray paint, it dries pretty quickly. Shouldn't take no more than about 20 minutes to dry at tops, especially if it's a nice sunny day and a windy day at that. But it's raining here where I live, so. And then just go ahead and pop the mirror back in. All right, and we'll do cleanup afterwards, so there will be smudges on here. And just take your mirror, and you want to start lining this up. And I'll probably pick the camera up and just show you a top view. Okay, because I have it on a tripod, and this is about the best angle I can get. But you want to take your 4 mirrors and just start laying them out in the center of this foam board. Okay. And lay them out by width and not by length. And should be 4 of them. You shouldn't have too much border space on the side of the foam. And I'll show you a top angle once I get this thing lined up. So you want to line all 4 of them up together, flush. And there's not going to be a whole lot of border space on this foam board, like I said before. So, because pretty much the mirrors are going to take up the majority of the space. And I'll show you from the top. So this is what it would look like when you put all 4 mirrors on the foam board. You're not going to have that much of a border. Maybe about an inch, maybe about less than an inch. So that's what it's going to look like. And you got them, should have them all lined up. Okay, but before we glue these down to the foam board, the first thing you want to do is open up your package of mirrors, the 10 pack of the 1-inch mirrors, and just start laying your border all the way around this foam board, so that we can make sure that the border is correct before we actually glue these mirrors down to the foam board. So what I'm going to do is start opening up these packages and laying out each individual piece around the 4 frames. And let me zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm taking each piece and I'm laying it around the frame like that, like so, on the very edge. Make sure it's on the edge of the foam board, because we want to cover up the edge of the foam board. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'll start gluing these down with I'll start gluing them down with the E6000. But I just want to get an idea of where I need to start. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here? I'm basically laying down the pieces around the 4 centered frames. So as you can see here, I am laying these small 1-inch mirror pieces around the 4 frames. So I'm going to start gluing this down in a minute, but I want to make sure I get my frame, these all the way around these 4 mirrors first before I glue the mirrors down. So I'm going to start doing that now. And I'll probably speed this up so that it doesn't take, 100 years. So I'm going to start working on that. Okay. Okay, so I have completely done the border with all of the 1-inch mirrored pieces, and now I'm going to take the larger mirrors off of here for a second because those will be the next to get glued down. And as you can see, it is a complete border all the way around. And I'm sorry I don't have better lighting today, but it's cloudy and rainy outside, so I'm not getting any natural sunlight. But this is it. And had to pick the camera up so you can see that I have done the entire border. And then now I'm going to actually put the 4 frames and glue them inside of the border right here. Okay, so I gotta pick my camera up because I gotta move it around. So there you go. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get my mirrors ready. And these are it, the 4 mirrors. And get yourself a screwdriver, and because there's going to be some like these little things here that they have on the back of these that held the piece of paper in the corner to keep them from scratching. So just pop those off because everything needs to be very, very flat so you can glue it down to the foam board. So I'm just gonna take a screwdriver and just pull up this piece right here. And that's what that looks like. These little staples in the back. I'm gonna take them off. This is the last mirror that needs to be glued down. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my trusty E6000 glue. And I'm really sloppy with this glue, but I'm just going ahead and putting the glue all on the side, the side perimeter. And like I said, I'm kind of sloppy with it. And just trying to get this glue all around the edge of the frame, because that's the part that's going to be flush with the foam board. So I'm putting a generous amount of glue on here, especially in the corners. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put this last frame onto the foam board, and then just press it down and leave this whole thing probably for about a good 4 or 5 hours, maybe even longer, maybe even overnight, and let the E6000 do what it's supposed to do and really adhere to things. And then you can kind of go back with some adhesive remover. They have some at the Dollar Tree, and just kind of go back and clean up any of the glue that has gotten on the mirrors and on the smaller 1-inch mirrors. You can do that while the frames are setting. Okay, so we're gonna let all this set probably overnight, but it needs to set, and then we're going to add the beads on it all the way around, just to kind of finish it off and get rid of those very raw edges, by adding this to the side with our hot glue gun. See how that works out. Okay, so I'll be back in the AM, guys. It is now 24 hours later, and all of the smaller mirrored pieces, as well as the Dollar Tree mirrors, everything has dried on the foam board. So this project is almost complete. The only thing you need to do, the only thing that's left to be done is, and you do have to be careful with this, and if you wanted to reinforce a little bit more, you could put another foam board on here to make it more sturdy, or you could probably get a thicker foam board from Walmart to start this project, as opposed to using one out of the Dollar Tree. But I'm going to use, let me put this down because it's messing with my lighting, and you can see it there, and let me hold the camera up so you can get a top view. So here is a top view of the mirror already completed, and now I'm going to just add the pearls on the ends. So I'm getting ready to do that. I'm going to use my hot glue gun to finish off the edges so that they're not so raw looking, and I'm going to start by using some hot glue to start the embellishments on the side. Okay, so I have attached the beading to this mirror, and just like with the other glue, I'm gonna let it sit, even though most of the time you don't have to wait on hot glue to adhere, but I'm just gonna let it set, and that's it. Then the only thing you need to do is to wipe the mirrors off, and you are done, and you have an accent mirror for your living room, or for your bedroom. I would keep this out of the bathroom since you use foam board. It does involve some paper in it, and you don't want the paper or the backing of it to swell, so just kind of keep this in your living room or a dry area. So this is it, guys. I am completely finished. Let me pull the camera up. Alright, so that's it. I have attached the beading onto this, and I'm completely done. So it wasn't that bad. It was pretty easy. The only thing I needed to do was basically just wait for the E6000 to set, and that was it. So I would use this mirror in a dry area, a bedroom, a guest bedroom, hallway. I wouldn't use it in the bathroom since you're using foam board, but if you do this project with a piece of wood, you could definitely move it into the bathroom because there's a lot of humidity in the bathroom. But it's a very nice accent mirror that you can use around the house, and it's not too big. And it didn't take that long to do this process. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, don't forget to rate and subscribe. Have an awesome day.